Among the prostitutes, one attractive young girl was selected. "I shall attract the mind of Haridas Thakur within 3 days," she promised. Ramachandra Khan said to the prostitute,
"My constable will go with you, so that as soon as he sees you with Haridas Thakur, immediately he will arrest him and bring both of you to me."
The prostitute replied, "First let me have union with him once. Then the second time I shall take your constable with me to arrest him." At night, the prostitute, after dressing herself most attractively, went to the cottage of Haridas Thakur with great jubilation. After offering obeisances to the tulsi plant, she went to the door of Haridas Thakur, offered him obeisances, and stood there. Exposing part of her body to his view, she sat down on the threshold of the door and spoke to him in very sweet words. "My dear Thakur, O great preacher, great devotee, you are so beautifully built, and your youth is just beginning. Who is the woman who could control her mind after seeing you? I am eager to be united with you. My mind is greedy for this. If I don't obtain you, I shall not be able to keep my body and soul together."
"I shall accept you without fail, but you will have to wait until I have finished chanting my regular rounds on my beads. Until that time, please sit and listen to the chanting of the holy name. As soon as I am finished, I shall fulfill your desire."
Hearing this, the prostitute remained sitting there while Haridas Thakur chanted on his beads until the light of morning appeared. When she saw that it was morning, the prostitute stood up and left. Coming before Ramachandra Khan, she informed him of all the news. "Today, Haridas Thakur promised to enjoy with me. Tomorrow, certainly, I shall have union with him." The next night, when the prostitute came again, Haridas Thakur gave her many assurances.
"Last night you were disappointed. Please excuse my offense. I shall certainly accept you. Please sit down and hear the chanting of the Hare Krishna Mahamantra until my regular chanting is finished. Then your desire will surely be fulfilled."
After offering her obeisances to the tulsi plant and to Haridas Thakur, she sat down at the door. Hearing Haridas Thakur chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, she also chanted, "O my Lord Hari, O my Lord Hari."
Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Herein, one can clearly see how a Vaishnav delivers a fallen soul by a transcendental trick. The prostitute came to pollute Haridas Thakur, but he took it as his duty to deliver the prostitute. As clearly demonstrated here, the process of deliverance is very simple. With faith and reverence, the prostitute associated with Haridas Thakur, who personally treated her material disease by chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Although the prostitute had an ulterior motive, somehow or other she got the association of a Vaishnav and satisfied him by occasionally chanting in imitation. The conclusion is that associating with a Vaishnav, chanting the holy name of the Lord, and offering obeisances to the tulsi plant or a Vaishnav all lead one to become a transcendental devotee who is completely cleansed of all material contamination.
When the night came to an end, the prostitute was restless. Seeing this, Haridas Thakur spoke to her as follows.
"I have vowed to chant 10 million times a month. I have taken this vow, but now it is nearing its end." Purport by Srila Prabhupada. According to external vision, Haridas Thakur belonged to a Muslim family. Nevertheless, Because he engaged himself in performing the yajna of chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, he became a regularly initiated Brahmin. As stated in the Srimad Bhagavatam 3:33-6, even if a devotee comes from a family of dog-eaters, if he surrenders to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he immediately becomes a qualified Brahmin and is immediately fit to perform yajna, whereas a person born in a family of Brahmins has to wait until completing the reformatory processes before he may be called samskritya, purified. I thought that today I would be able to finish my performance of yajna, my chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra. I tried my best to chant the holy name all night, but still I did not quite finish. Tomorrow I will surely finish, and my vow will be fulfilled. Then it will be possible for me to enjoy with you in full freedom. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Haridas Thakur never wanted to enjoy the prostitute, but he tricked her to deliver her by giving her a chance to hear the holy name of the Lord while he chanted. Pure devotees chant the Hare Krishna mantra, and simply by hearing this chanting from a purified, transcendental person, one is purified of all sinful activities, no matter how low-born or fallen one may be. As soon as one is thus completely freed from the reactions of sinful activities, he is eligible to render devotional service to the Lord.
The prostitute returned to Ramachandra Khan and informed him of what had happened. The next day, she came earlier, at the beginning of the evening, and stayed with Haridas Thakur. After offering obeisances to the Tulsi plant and to Haridas Thakur, she sat down on the threshold of the room. Thus she began to hear Haridas Thakur's chanting, and she also personally chanted Hari, Hari, the holy name of the Lord.
Today it will be possible for me to finish my chanting.
Haridas Thakur explained.
Then I shall satisfy all your desires.
The night ended while Haridas Thakur was chanting, but by his association, the mind of the prostitute had changed. The prostitute, now purified, fell at the lotus feet of Haridas Thakur and confessed that Ramachandra Khan had appointed her to pollute him. Because I have taken the profession of a prostitute, she said, I have performed unlimited sinful acts. My Lord, be merciful to me. Deliver my fallen soul. Haridas Thakur replied,
I know everything about the conspiracy of Ramachandra Khan. He is nothing but an ignorant fool. Therefore his activities do not make me feel unhappy. On the very day Ramachandra Khan was planning his intrigue against me, I would have left this place immediately. But because you came to me, I stayed here for 3 days to deliver you.
The prostitute said, Kindly act as my spiritual master. Instruct me in my duty, by which I can get relief from material existence. Haridas Thakur replied,
Immediately go home and distribute to the Brahmins whatever property you have. Then come back to this room and stay here forever in Krishna consciousness. Chant the Hare Krishna mantra continuously and render service to the Tulsi plant by watering her and offering prayers to her. In this way you will very soon get the opportunity to be sheltered at the lotus feet of Krishna. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. In our Krishna consciousness movement, we are teaching our followers to chant the Hare Krishna mantra continuously on beads. Even those who are not accustomed to this practice are advised to chant at least 16 rounds on their beads, so that they may be trained. Otherwise, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu recommended, Turnadapi sunechena tororiva sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtanaya sada hari. One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind. thinking oneself lower than the straw in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy name of the Lord constantly. Sada means always. Haridas Thakur says, Nirantara Nama Lao. Chant the Hare Krishna mantra without stopping.
After thus instructing the prostitute about the process of chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Haridas Thakur stood up and left, continually chanting,